Basketball Wives needs to be canceled. During Black Women's, Shawnee O'Neal, you should be ashamed of yourself, Black Women's Month.
VBS, I just turn the water on. Big old flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls. Keeping on my truck, look like bricks.
Woocation, the Ghana edition is here. I'm so excited, y'all. We are going to Detty December in Ghana. Y'all know I have been talking your ears off about going to Ghana, and I am so excited to finally bring it to you. And we're going to do all the fun things that you saw me do when I went to Ghana 2 years ago, back to back, y'all. Please go to woocationinghana.sortedchalet.com to book your spot. You do not want to miss this because, baby, once it sells out, it sells out. I cannot help you. I cannot. All right. So I will see y'all in Ghana. Again, go to woocationinghana.sortedchalet.com, and I cannot wait to see you for Detty December.
What's up, guys? It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe. So you can join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's. Shawnee O'Neal, you should be ashamed of yourself, Black Women's Month. Okay? During Black Women's, Shawnee O'Neal, you should be ashamed of yourself, Black Women's Month. Let's just jump right on in, not out but in. I have not really watched Basketball Wives in years. Like, I cannot tell you the last time I've watched this show. But I know that recently there have been like a series of like reboots, recasts, and they're just trying to, figure out how to put the show back on its feet. I don't really know how this particular season has been going, but I do know recently that they did cancel the reunion. And that to me is a sign that things are not going that well. Like, you don't cancel a reunion for Basketball Wives. Like, you just don't do that, right? So anyway, although I have not been watching the show, I see clips all the time. And this particular clip came on my timeline earlier, and I was flabbergasted. Like, my gasted was flabbered. Like, what is this? Like, what am I watching, right? So apparently in the latest episode, Jackie and her daughter Chantel, who's been, I believe she's been on the show for a couple seasons. And, but they have had somewhat of a tumultuous relationship. There's a lot of tension there. If you are someone who I used to watch the show back in the day, and I know that Jackie had another daughter, Takari, who exposed her years ago for being, a horrible mother. I'm paraphrasing, but she basically called her a horrible mother. And she also had a book titled Lights to Her Shadow. I mean, the book is actually still available on Amazon right now if you want to get it. And basically her story was, listen, I am Jackie Christie's firstborn daughter. From her point of view back then, it just made it seem as though she had been estranged from her mother from a very, very young age. And a lot of it had to do with colorism. Apparently she didn't look like the other children of Jackie Christie's. And as you can see here from childhood pictures, I just want to make sure I make myself clear. Jackie has 2 kids. So Takari's the darker skinned one and Chantel is the lighter skinned one. So according to Takari, she's had a very tumultuous relationship with her mother, and a lot of it has stemmed from colorism. In her book, she said that Jackie was extremely controlling and mentally abusive. I mean, it's a pretty dark tale of, being the firstborn daughter of a mother who just doesn't like you, but pretty much just hates your guts. I think there was even a time like on the show where Evelyn found out about this book and she made it part of her storyline to basically to get Jackie on the show. And so apparently Chantel also has a relationship that's filled with tension with Jackie as well. And she's kind of taken on the same story that Takari has taken on. So basically this season, according to my research, has been filled with Chantel letting the cast members know like who the real Jackie is as a mother, and basically cause a lot of tension between Jackie and the rest of the ladies because they have thoughts on her motherhood. So this brings us to this scene, right, where Apparently, Jackie is in a hotel room and she's supposed to be having a conversation with Chantel. And for me, even Chantel's entrance for me was an issue. Like, listen, your mama might be ain't shit, right? But the least you can do is when you're walking into your mother's hotel room is greet her. She doesn't even greet her mother when she comes in, right?
Hi, Shanna.
And mind you, their meeting comes about because there is another cast member who told Chantel, hey, your mother wants to see you, right? So anyway, she enters the hotel room. Her mother greets her. She doesn't greet her mother. Anyway, her mom basically tells her, listen, like, you want to have a conversation? Let's have a conversation. You've apparently had all these thoughts that you've been sharing with the other ladies that are on the cast. I want to give you an opportunity to share your thoughts with me.
I'm going to start this again. I won't walk out. You tell me what's going on.
I think we're kind of past that point, don't you think?
Now, I will say this, listening to Jackie talk to her daughter, it kind of does give gaslighting, right? Like, it kind of gives, I don't know what your issue is with me. Like, my only thing is, the only mistake I've made basically is me not facilitating a space for us to have this conversation earlier.
I love you. I don't know what happened with us. What I kicked myself in the butt about is I should have said something prior to now.
It doesn't really give, I'm here to really not only hear you out, but to also own my part in whatever is happening between us. And so because of that, Chantel comes in very, very hot and very irate.
I don't have a problem with you.
I didn't do nothing to you.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
I don't really care.
She's upset because she just feels like her mother is putting on for the cameras and her mother is not really displaying who she really is off camera, right? And I can understand, I can empathize with that. But I just don't know how realistic it is to have like a conversation about obviously very old, like very, very long held resentment with the person who birthed you. I don't see how realistic it is to really come to a resolve on Basketball Wives, like, to shoot that in a scene. I just don't see how realistic that is, right? And anyway, so they have this back and forth. Jackie is giving very passive aggressive. I have to be honest here, very passive aggressive.
You didn't do nothing to me.
I didn't.
And I feel I didn't do nothing to you.
Well, that's crazy.
But also Chantel is giving very aggressive, very irate, right?
I'm not gonna argue with you. Those days are completely over.
What?
I left you downstairs. I came back up here more so to tell you that going forward, we won't be going forward.
And she's asking her mother, questions like, so have we always had a good relationship? And it's like, her mom's like, well, you tell me what is bad with our relationship. And again, I feel like that's very passive aggressive.
We didn't have this issue.
We didn't?
No.
So we've had a great relationship?
Shani, have we not?
Have we had a great relationship?
Okay.
But also with Chantel, I feel like, listen, if you are sitting down with your mother, that is your opportunity to bring everything to the table. Here's how I feel. This is what has been done to me. I feel this way. When you did this hurt me, but also maybe she just feels like her mom is never really going to acknowledge that. Jackie doesn't really take accountability for things, right? Like, Jackie does have a persona that she likes to keep up with on the show, her husband, whatever. So anyway, they have this back and forth that really doesn't go much of anywhere. And Jackie basically tells her daughter to leave. Like, you can leave, okay?
And
well, guess what I want you to do? I want you to
I have zero respect.
I want you to get up and leave my room.
Zero respect.
Get up and leave my room.
And so her daughter is leaving. And as her daughter is leaving, Jackie's making very passive aggressive comments. Her daughter is doing the same, but her daughter starts to exit.
Good night.
Be well.
Good night. I will.
Well.
That's a much better exit.
You right.
Good night.
You right. And
I
you
love
think
you.
you look better?
And as her daughter is exiting, I guess Jackie made maybe one too many passive aggressive comments. And this leads to her daughter turning around. Chantel turns around and starts to walk up on Jackie.
Do you think you look better? Do you think that you fixed the situation? Because you're sitting here looking stupid.
And see, here's the thing, right? Jackie's not perfect by far. I'm not here to be team Jackie, like supporting the way that she's treated her kids or supporting the way that she's treated Chantel. However, walking up on your mom like that.
I don't.
Look how you look as a mother, Jackie.
If you don't get,
Especially like in an environment like that where y'all are shooting a reality show where like the cameras are on, baby, the cameras is on, we're on, right? And so she walks up on her mama and she's like,
Do you think you look better? Do you think that you fixed the situation? Because you're sitting here looking stupid.
and her mom gets up and like, I'm going to help you get the hell out of my hotel room, right? And so as her mom gets up, she pushes her mama.
You look as a mother. Don't touch me.
She pushes her mother. And once she pushes her mother, all I saw was click, click, boom. Now, here's the thing, right? While I'm not a fan of Jackie Christie being passive aggressive, Chantel, it was very, very clear that your mission was to provoke your mom. Very clear. Very, very clear. You were looking to push your mother over the edge. And you got it. You got it. She knocked your ass into next week. I ain't never seen no shit like this. As a matter of fact, after seeing Jackie Christie knock her daughter into next year so effortlessly, I'm willing to put $1 million behind Jackie Christie in a fight versus Clarissa Shields. I know Clarissa's trying to fight Layla Ali. No, I want to see you get in the ring with Jackie Christie. I want to see Papoose train Clarissa Shields to fight Jackie Christie, bitch. That's who I want to see you fight. And my money's on Jackie. Point blank, period. After seeing that two-piece, bitch, my money's on Jackie, period. Did y'all see the way Jackie knocked that lady into? I'm sorry. This is just embarrassing. It's embarrassing on everybody's parts, but Jackie did what had to be done. Because, bitch, who the fuck are you pushing? Oh, no. I know you ain't pushing me, the bitch who pushed you out of my vagina. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That punch very much gave, I brought you in this world and I could take you the fuck out. Yeah, that's what that punch gave. Okay? Imagine this happening and then, mind you, you're a meme. You're a meme now. You're a meme now, Chantel, for pushing your mama. Are you okay? What would make you push your mom? Are you crazy? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Again, I'm not a fan of Jackie Christie's passive aggressiveness, but baby, you came there to fight your mama. It's very clear. You came there to fight your mama. And your mother was very well prepared. Period. I'm gonna have to start calling Jackie Christie Knuckles. Okay? Them knuckles was, my God. Them is knuckles of steel, bitch. And then the cameraman. The cameraman catching all of this. I want Basketball Wives canceled immediately. Cancel Basketball Wives immediately. I'm done. And I don't even watch the show, but I'm done. Now, I'm seeing a lot of online chatter, and I'm just like, honestly, there's only one right take here. You might not be pro Jackie. You might not be supportive of Jackie's, handling of her children. But I'm sorry. This was a two-piece combo that Chantel herself ordered. Okay? And it got delivered right to her door. Okay? You asked for that two-piece to be DoorDashed, Chantel. You don't push your mother. Like, you just don't. I could see if Jackie pushed her first or if Jackie hit her first. But even then, it's like, that's still your mom, right? Like, some of us can relate to not having the best relationships with our moms. But ain't no way in hell I'm pushing my mom like that. I'm not pushing my mother. Like, you know, if she hits me, so I might push her off me, like, hey, like, you know, get off me. But like, I'm not going to push my mother, especially if my mother is Jackie the Christie. Are you okay? Like, have you lost your ever-loving mind? Have you lost your ever... Like, drop in the comments. Let me know who y'all think is wrong here. I think Chantel is dead ass wrong during Black Women's. Jackie should have two-piece your ass Black Women's Month. Hey, whoa, hey, you deserved it. Hey, whoa. I'm sorry, you deserve that. You don't push your mother. Like, are you on crack? You don't push your mother. I'm so sorry. And then you do this on television? What the fuck are we watching? Jerry Springer? And that brings me to Shawnee O'Neal. Shawnee O'Neal is married to Keon Henderson. You are a first lady. Like, this is your show. Now, while I understand that as a show's creator, you don't always have total control, but the way if I were the creator of the show and I was the EP of the show, the way, like, I would be moving every mountain so that this scene did not make air. Everything does not need to be aired. Like, I think that these reality shows, like Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, like, it's just like, it's getting to a point where it's obvious that you all are competing with Zeus and all these other networks that are showcasing very, I mean, not just problematic behavior, but like very dangerous behavior for views. And it's clear that y'all are trying to keep up with that. But Shawnee, like, you are a pastor's wife now. A pastor's wife. Like, imagine this being your show and you showing up Sunday morning with your Sunday's best on and you got to face the congregation, knowing that this is the stuff that you're putting out there. Hello? Hello? Is the microphone on? Hello, is the microphone on? During Black Women's, Shawnee, you should be ashamed of yourself, Black Women's Month. We should have never seen this. I'm sorry, like, listen, I enjoy reality television, but watching Jackie Christie two-piece her daughter, like, is this what we've become? Is this who we are? Like, this is pathetic. I'm sorry. Like, it's wrong, right? It's wrong what Chantel did because she had that coming. Like, Jackie Christie, she definitely deserved that two-piece. But the fact that we saw this, like, are we this desensitized that, like, we're not calling for a boycott of like Basketball Wives should be canceled? I'm so sorry. Like, enough is enough. First and foremost, where are the Basketball Wives? Like, I haven't watched this in years, right? But y'all hoes are not Basketball Wives. It is a lady in there with what's her name? Brittany Renner, who now doesn't wear her hijab no more. So now she's not Islamic anymore. I guess she was doing this to get a basketball player, but then she turned up with Kevin Gates. What are we doing? She married Kevin Gates, then they got a divorce in a month. What is this? Evelyn hasn't been married to basketball since never. She was never married to it. Evelyn has not been a basketball wife, has not come close to dribbling a basketball. None of y'all are wives of basketball players. None of y'all. Like, that era is so done and gone. The fact that this show is still, like, hanging on, like, who's married to basketball? None of you. So why, like, what is this? What is this? Then you got Ty Young, fine ass. You know what I'm saying? Is she still playing basketball? I don't think she's still playing basketball, but my sister ain't playing What are we doing? Like, what is this show? What is this show? This is just a joke at this point. No woman who is seriously involved with a basketball player who we care about is going to do Basketball Wives. That era of when they might have done it is gone. Like, it's done. It's done. So why are y'all still on? I don't get it. I just don't get it. You got Jennifer Williams. Is it Jennifer Williams? I can't remember. She is married to like a scammer now, allegedly. I don't know all his tea, but I've seen some of the breakdowns from my friend Simone Redwine, and that man is allegedly out here scamming people left and right into like investing. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are y'all like? Do you know there's something that happens because people have like illiteracy issues are so severe right now. Cognitive dissonance is at an all-time high. People will watch Basketball Wives and see Jennifer's scamming ass husband and still go invest with this man. They will see all the stories and still go invest. You know why? Well, they have to be lying because he's on Basketball Wives. Shawnee O'Neal wouldn't showcase this. VH1 wouldn't showcase this. People are just that dumb that they will still go support someone who is doing all these heinous things. What is this show that now y'all are showing a mother and daughter two-piecing each other? This show needs to be canceled. So apparently after this scene, Chantel goes and she talks to the rest of the cast members and she tells them how her mother, Evander Holyfield her ass, Mike Tyson her ass, as she should have, but she failed to mention that she pushed her mother first. And that is just so wild to me. This shit needs to be canceled. I don't even watch it, and I cancel this shit. Cancel it. Cancel it. This is not good. At all. Okay? This is an abomination to the nation. Cancel this shit. What do y'all think about this? I just had to come on and talk about this really quickly. I mean, listen, I can't believe I saw this. Like, I cannot believe I saw this. And I can't believe it was actually aired. The check can't be that great. That's another thing. Y'all, reality television is not paying that well. You've got to be able to parlay it into something else, right? The reason why these women are still on Basketball Wives 15 years later is because they haven't been able to parlay it into anything else. There was a time when an Evelyn Lozada could have possibly parlayed this into something else, but she wasn't able to. Shout out to Tammy Roman, who knew when to just drop out. But people like Evelyn Lozada, people like Jennifer Williams, like, what's their talent, right? Like, what's their gifts? You know what I mean? The big agencies are not knocking at your door. They're not putting you in huge movies. You're not getting huge brand deals. You're not an ambassador for a major brand. This is a loss. Go get a job. Like, the show is not paying y'all that well. It's just not. It's not worth it. Like, to be on here fighting with your Chantel, getting two-piece by your mama for what? A $7,000 per episode check? And that's me being gracious, because something tells me you're not getting that much. It's not worth it. You're not getting residuals. You're not getting residuals from this. So now in perpetuity.
In perpetuity. A lot of people don't know that word. Y'all should Google that.
The entire world gets to see your mama two-piece you. And what? You don't have a major deal with a major talent agency that's putting you like in big roles somewhere. Like, you're not parlaying this into anything. Like, what do you gain from that? Shawnee O'Neal, as a preacher's wife at this point, what do you gain for showcasing this type of disgusting behavior? What do you gain from that? Anyway, drop that in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have been watching Basketball Wives this season. I haven't. You know, is it a good season? Let me know your thoughts on this fight. I just had to come on here real quick and talk about this shit. I'm just like, what did I just watch? Did I just watch? This is insane. Drop that in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care of yourselves and each other.
VBS, I just turn the water on. Big old flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls.